we believe in dark stories for Christmas. So this is Natalis Obscura, a show from Kaipora Books, written by me, Ariane Saltoris, and it follows the German principle of Advent calendar. Each day from the 1st of December to the 24th of December, you get to open a door and find a surprise. In this case, a tiny, tiny, spooky Christmas story. I hope you enjoy. Go on. Open the door. Ma, what does this mean? Sarah set the second box of Christmas ornaments on the sofa. Her two youngest immediately crowded around it, their small hands digging eagerly for anything that glittered. She unfolded the old cloth napkin, yellowed, delicate. Elegant handwriting danced across it. She read aloud. "When you hear your name called and no one is near, do not answer." Her body reacted before her mind could. That old heaviness between the shoulders, the same feeling she had as a child, watching her grandmother toss handfuls of salt into every corner of the house. "My grandmother used to say that," she murmured. "Where did you find this?" "It was wrapped around this." Her daughter placed an ornament in her hand. Hand-painted porcelain. A little Victorian girl with golden curls swept back, her face turned slightly to the right, as if watching someone approach. Hand-painted porcelain. A thin crack ran across the glaze like a frozen spiderweb. Sarah frowned, brushing a thumb near the tiny figure. I don't remember this one." They shrugged, and together they hung the ornament near the top of the tree, where the lamplight caught the girl's profile just so. During dinner, Sarah found her gaze drawn to it again and again. The figures seemed to swift by degrees, as though trying to turn around them. Impossible, of course. It happened in the middle of the night. She wasn't a sleepwalker. Was she starting now? Sarah. Sweating, trembling, she walked to the tree. The girl's face was straight ahead. But Sarah remembered it turned to the right. She plucked the ornament from the branches and, feeling foolish, marched into the kitchen trash. When she lifted the lid, Sarah. She woke that night with her heart punching her throat. She shook her husband, begged him to listen. Nothing. Silence. The next day, she found herself standing in front of the tree without a memory of walking there. Sarah. It happened again in the middle of the night. And she wasn't a sleepwalker. Was she starting now? Sarah. Sweating, trembling, she walked to the tree. The girl's face was straight ahead. But Sarah remembered it was turned to the right. She plucked the ornament from the branches and, feeling foolish, marched into the kitchen trash. When she lifted the lid, she could have sworn the painted mouth curled into a smile full of tiny teeth. A thin cry escaped her as she hurled it inside. She was halfway down the hall when she heard it again. Sarah. With more anger than fear, she spun around. "Oh, what do you want?" And from the shadows, between the kitchen and the living room, a blonde girl stepped forward with open arms. Sarah covered her mouth. Too late. What is entered cannot be undone.